We're certainly seeing a lot of our customers are beginning to look at the Challenger sale as an idea. We've been asked about it quite a lot, certainly within the IT sector. We're seeing quite a few people who are very keen on it, and I think there's a lot to be said for it. There's some really, really good, powerful insights into it. I think what it's done particularly well is really captured the change in the level of buyer education now compared to, say, 10 years ago. I think the fact that buyers are so much more aware of, before they meet any salesperson, they're aware of the sort of the product, the services, the differentiation, even through to sort of how they compare against the competition. And I think the Challenger sale book, as an idea, it's very much captured that and is starting to make people think about the fact that they do have to change the sales process to accommodate that. I think the jury's still out on whether you can whether you can roll it out across the organisation, because certainly they do acknowledge not everybody is a challenger by nature. So the idea that you can capture all that your best challengers do and replicate that to a degree through an organisation, I think it's yet to be proven. I think you can change the sales process to accommodate the fact that buyers are more aware now than they ever have been. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you turn everybody into a challenger, because I think some of those traits are so core and innate to certain people that your top 10 or 15% are going to do it naturally, and to be honest always have done. It's not a new phenomenon of a group of salespeople who are willing to sit with a customer and actually debate whether it's the right or wrong thing to do. I think they've always existed. They've put a label on it now. But whether you can roll that out, whether you can create an army of challengers through changing the collateral and changing the way the sales engagement, yet to be proven, I suspect. I think it clearly draws on spin selling, but I think there is more to it than just sort of relabeling almost some of the older sort of consultative sales process. I think there is some genuine difference there. Whether everybody can apply it would be another question, but the whole idea of actually engaging with a customer and pushing back a little bit more in terms of, because they may well have now arrived at the decision, or they're almost there in terms of what they want to buy. So actually challenging those assumptions and pushing the customer, I think that is very different from a more traditional consultative selling role where it was a bit more formulaic. I think there's a genuine sense within the Challenger sale of actually going into an unknown, whereas if we're honest, most of consultative selling, you knew what question you were going to ask and you knew what answer you were likely to get back, and I don't think that holds true in Challenger selling. So I think there are some clear differences, but it all then comes back to really, can you apply it within your market, within your customer base, within your product, and with the sales team that you've got.